daming sale na Lego.
Oh?
Sa Argos.
Oh?
Great Lego offers this after.
Sa Argos?
Nandito na ba yung
Kaso anong Lego yan?
merong mga Harry Potter 52 from 80.
Gusto mo yan?
Bibiling ko lang dito yun.
Sinasiran mo yung panood ko ng interview.
Imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Kumikita na siya. Sikat na siya. Yung dadalawang isip ko siyang bumili ng ano. Yung malaking Star Wars na rin.
Set?
Yung ano, yung spaceship. Yun know. Opa, wah. Oh.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
We need to tell him. He's the reason we found the book, and he deserves to know what you've learned.
You've seen how he frets about the dark arts. I promise I'll tell him when I found the relic. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous. Sebastian meant well.
I appreciate you telling Sebastian not to keep this from me, but going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
Oh.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further. But if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Nahati ako dun.
Naiintindihan mo siya. Gusto natin matutunan ng video. Ano nga sakit nung ano? Ayan ba yun?
Yung kay Papi.
Ah, akala ko yung kay Sebastian yan.
Anong sakit ni Anne?
Oo.
Ano siya? Parang excruciating pain siya. Tapos, hindi siya makain.
Pinakita na siya dyan?
Hmm?
Pinakita na siya dyan? Ay, saan nakita?
Oo. Nakita na siya.
Naglalakad.
Oo. Binatingan niya si Anne. Yung character ko.
Nice. Yan na ba yun? Yan ba yung susunod? O yan yung main quest? Main quest yan, ha?
May question.
Sige. So wala pa. Hindi pa sinasabi kung kailan yung susunod. Hindi pa natin malalaman ng yung for you.
Parang pamilya ni Ominous, parang Draco Malfoy. Parang puro dark arts.
Si Ominous o si ano?
Ominous. Wala nang nangyatati si ano? Sebastian.
Pero hindi naman masama si Ominous.
Hindi. Siya lang yung hindi makapag-cast ng Crucio. Diba?
Ayaw niya.
Ayaw niya.
Pero marunong siya ako.
Ayaw niya nga ituro kay ano.
Kalaban na. May kalaban ka na. Nasa harap mo. Ano pa?
Torture a girl in... Ay, hindi. Magkaan mo na.
Sunodin mo lang.
Tapos promotion. Napakandami.
Yan, nasa baba ata.
Ano ba ba?
Yan, focus ka. Nandiyan si Papi.
Is Highwing alright? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Alam na niya agad.
Highway's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horndale Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poacher spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
Meron.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
May centaur.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbot behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Ha? Hinugasan ko yung kanin, binabad ko muna sa tubig. Tapos ginasama ba akong sibuyas naman?
Wala.
Tapos inalas ko. Tapos nilagay ko yung bito. Pinrito-prito. Tapos pinilagay ko yung tubig. Pinakuluan para medyo lumamit yung bito. Nagyan ko ng pork cube. Nakulo na, binalik ko yung...
baka simula.
Tapos nilagay ko yung kanin. Hindi ko lang.
Hindi nga. Nasa yung baluto rin nila.
Sarap. Ito yung nagustuhan.
Ba naman?
Rebellion.
Bayad niya. Galing mo magluto. Ano yan? Ano sinasabi? Hindi natin itindihan.
Search for signs of poachers.
Ayun.
Pelts. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left?
Kasi babalik pa sila bits.
Revelio.
Ayun, meron.
Ano ba?
Oh, ano? Yung dalawang chess.
Ano sa yung dog? Sa likod ba?
Ayun, yung chess. Hindi,
Hindi,
pocket
ano,
mo.
we get one something.
Okay.
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Goblin.
Anything interesting?
Hindi ka kasi
Poachers
sumapa.
were here, all sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this.
Revelio.
How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Paano, papi?
Nakuha ko sa papa niya mga
Ang hilig nila nakaganon, ano?
Look,
Parang may-
down there.
Hindi naman gano'n yung mga Britons.
May
No
kaluwa.
creatures though.
Hindi mo kung gano'n
What
ang
are they doing up here?
Let's take a closer look.
Kung gano'n ang
They
style
won't be
nila
happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Enter the tent.
Disillusion.
In. Oh, no, ano to? Oh, ano?
Langham lang.
Kailangan ko talaga char.
Eh, hindi ka kasi marunong kumamit ng ano. Spell.
One foot in front of the next and quiet as can be.
Bakit? Paano ba? Paano ba gumamit ng ibang ano? Turuan mo ako paano.
Ito may R2. Matagal. Ito may left, right, up, down.
Nothing to poach in Arranger except spiders. Not worth the trouble if you ask me. Legs are far too brittle.
So yung left, yun lahat yung spell na pula.
Yung left.
Yung left, hindi yan, right
Perhaps
yan.
I'll scout around Felcroft for something to
Yan,
poach.
diyan ko lahat nilagay. Yung up, yun yung ginagamit mo ngayon. Nandun yung crochet. Yun na muna. Left, right ka lang muna. Yan, lapitan
You
mo
can
na lang
feed a
sa
beast,
likod.
or it can feed you. I
Pag
prefer
malapit
the
ka
latter.
na, square ka ng square ng square ng square para bigla siya magkakas. Dito ka sa likod mo dyan. Ah, sige. Lapit. Square, 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 square. Ah,
Always given the dull tasks.
yun na. Isa pa, ito. Yung pangalawa, huwag yan. Dito ka naman. Ayan, sige lang. Diyan, diyan. Nice. Ano pa? Nice. Yung carry mo ka. Oh, mukhang kita ka. Naglalakad siya. Ito siya, oh. Oh, sige.
Nothing to poach in Arranger except spiders. Not worth the trouble if you ask me.
Ito nga.
Sige, ako yan. Lapitan mo muna ito. Ayan. Square, square, square. Nice. Dalawa na lang sila. Yun yung isa. Square, square.
Show yourself! Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister
Kailan mo
of
na?
Magic
Yan,
himself.
nakuha na naman.
What is going on?
Only one way to find out.
Tapos, wala na naman. Wala na ako nakikita. Ano yun yung mapawala? Mag-ano ka, rebelyo ka muna baka may mga chest dyan. Sorry.
Revelio.
Ayun, ayun.
Ay! Why ka tumalon? Ba't ka tumalon?
Wala ulit ito lang. Chill ka lang.
Tumalungga.
Chill ka lang.
Nabahan ako. Ay,
Revelio.
whereabouts?
Wala na. Ang to, akala ko just yung bukas na pa. Tignan mo doon sa pinanggalingan mo doon sa mga nakikita mo naman yung mag-rebel.
Pwede to school to.
Sa kabila din meron. Hindi lang.
Ah?
Yan. Siting ko yan na yun.
Revelio.
Let's go.
Sorry na, papi. Lulot ka.
Left ako, no? Left yung ano.
Yung mga kulang mong skill. Ayan yung tent na malaki loob.
Eh?
Di ba, si Harry?
In Merlin's name? Are those dragons?
Merong competition na naganap sa loob ng tent. Gusto ko ang tingnan niya ng lugar.
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Horntail Hall.
The name makes sense now. And the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being on the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
What I wouldn't give to be a Delaguise right now.
So, ang gawin mo, tirahin mo yun, yung parang may mga kandila. Tutukan mo yun. Marto mo na. Pupunta siya doon. Pupunta yan doon. Punta! Please!
Don't know what. Bargain with him.
Score! Ipag pa siya. Buko ng dragon. Sige, may namatay. One, two, three.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
They say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want.
Revelio.
It's going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside
Hindi
any
mo
of
sila
them.
matawag yung salita.
Now,
Yung salita ako.
being near Rookwood. Foul beast.
Not much longer now. Soon our necks will be out from under Hogwarts is very lucky they've got protection charms, if you ask me.
Ayan, sige. Nakatulan.
Mr. Tallis.
Nakita na
Ito, unahin mo ito. Tama ba? Teka, meron tayong spell na pag nilagyan mo yung isa, pati yung isa malalagyan eh. Tingnan natin. Dito yan sa talent. Ano nakita yun? this effect that can impact nearby enemies. Oh, di ba?
Binili mo na ba?
Hindi pa. Ayun na. Ito na tayo sa step. Ayun na. Ayan. Dilagay mo yung isa, wala lagi yung isa. Hindi, unahin mo ito. Yan. Yan. Sige. Nice. Diba? Yan. Oh, chest. Ay, so malaking chest ang sa harap mo. Kaya sila hindi inaatake ng dragon. Shield. Nood ka ba? Shield. Nood ka ng laban ng dragon. May maganda panoorin ang dalahan. Yung mga kalaban nila. Tatlo ako kapag-salit ka. Yun ang sumawag.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there?
You know,
They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we?
Lalaban sila daw. Laban na.
That's a brilliant idea. They've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Turungan ni Professor Silman yun. Surprise enemy is a weak enemy.
Ba't hindi ako takbo?
Hindi na lakad lang. Diyan, ikaw naman.
A little more.
Alam mo naman na galing mo more, squad lang.
Kag, kaya gawa mo sa akin yung dati ng manual.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
So, di ba? Surprise niyo yung sila. Ano yung nila kapag? Hello, mahal. Wala akong nakitang puruso.
Na nga!
Hindi, meron ka naman dun sa app mo. Diba? Up.
You're the one we're looking for, ain't you, daughter afraid?
Gamitan mo ng puruso niya.
I'm going to run how nice it is to start.
Gusto ko.
Hindi ako.
easy.
Sorry, Pao.
Balik mo. Balik mo yung left mo. Yung left. To left. Left.
That'll you go.
I've never been one like
Pera mo to. Violet. Namamatay na. Wala na pa tayo. Iba yung tinama. Wait na. Wait pa to.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Free the dragon, no?
Akyo?
Baka. Baka mo.
Bakit ito?
Ano? R2 mo, tapos down.
Ito yung ginagamit ko. Up na.
Up yung ginagamit mo, pero...
Sige, okay na.
Sige.
Okay. Akyo.
I-up mo. I-up mo. Hindi. R2 up. Yan.
Aim for the ring at the front of her restraints.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we find out.
Ah! Fucking hell.
Oy, yung dragon mo. Makakawala.
Wish you to.
Ito ka ba?
Paano kayo guys?
Si Iwin! Nasa bag mo si Iwin.
This way.
Pambira ka naman. Hindi mo naman kayo mga mountain. Di ba nasa bag niya si Iwin? Tapos na yung bag.
Pwede naman mag-ano bro? Dalawa kami may bro.
Pwede yun.
Ay. Ganda nung kayo. Ito nakakainis.
Magical na lang.
Parang pelikula talaga.
Mas hindi ka maniniwala na yung character yun na babae.
Ha?
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Bahala ko dyan.
Saan ka nang pupunta?
Mag-iintay ng quest.
Wala ba?
Wala.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell.
Eh?
Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Hindi ko nagawa yung assignment niya. Kugao, tsaka garlic.
Gagawin na natin. Natingnan mo
Tingnan mo yung content trabaho.
Oo. Kailangan mong bumaba ako. Hindi, kailangan mong bumaba yung sabihin. Hindi ka dyan bababa dito.
Dali, di ba magtaan na lang ako?
Taan.
Magtayin na lang ako.
Tingnan mo kung meron ng quest si ano.
Kasi
Ayun! Ay, hindi. Wala pa, no? Wala pa. Hindi, man in the shadows. Shadows yun, hindi shadows. Kung wala shadows, wala pa.
broken hands.
Collect the affiliate page in the underground heart. The page from the open into the transformation. Yung picture niya yung cup na may buntot. Ito mo. Yan yung transformation spell. Cup na may buntot. Yun yung ano eh.
Transformation, may iba itsura ko.
Oo, may iba itsura. Yun yung ano, nakalaban din. Yun yung ginamit ni ano, ni Ron. Di ba? Yung daga, naging cup. May buntot.
Hindi ko
na wala.
Ano to? Ancient magic hotspot. Oh, ano mo? Ano?
Hindi ko alam na ito.
Ancient magic hotspot. Kailangan ko kasi kumuha ng ancient magic. Mal, hindi mo ba ako order ng ano?
No. No, ano?
Bubble tea.
Bubble tea. Nakaasar ako sa YouTube. May something yung YouTube.
Appreciate a little help.
Ayun, tinan mo. Iba yung ibon, naging cup.
Would you mind helping a poor old witch?
Tinan mo yung kay Ron.
Pero
You there? Can you help me?
Kaya
If only
gano'n.
someone would come to my aid.
Yung one niyang bali. Ini-scotch tape niya. Lahat ng magic niya babalik sa kanya. Pupuntahan mo yan. Tapos.
Kukuha ko ng ancient magic.
Nakakuha ka na yan dati? Okay. Ngayon ko lang din mo may kita. Marami, no? Kasi mo pag natapos mo yung kwento, pwede pa siya libutin ulit. Sobrang dami. Ayun yung sinabi ni Percy na merong mga nagtatangkang kunin yung ano.
Hindi naman ako na-supercharge.
Pero magagamit mo siya.
Collect. Hindi ako na-charge. Bakit? Ano gagawin ko?
Teka, tingnan mo. Tingnan mo meron mo. Tingnan ka sa taas. Papasok ka niyan. Nasa loob. Mag-rebellion ka. No, ayun. So, akat ka. Sek. Hindi dyan. Ano ba siya? Sunugin mo. Pwede.
Confringo!
Galing. Kaya na.
Nakuha ko?
Oo.
Hindi ba? Lumipat na.
Yes. May titirahan ka rito. Oo.
Hindi ba tumatay?
Hindi, dito.
Hindi mo babalang.
Hindi, pero hindi ka pupunta. Lalabas ka na dyan eh. Wala. Ito, tirahin mo ito.
Ano?
Ayan. Para makababa. Ay, meron pa sa taas. Set ka.
Ano ba?
Higop ko na naman. Higop eh. Baba ka na. Baba ka sa gitna yung sinira ko. Yes. Pero baba ka muna dito. Nice.
Ano yan?
Correct.
That wasn't too hard.
Discover more into magic hotspots and complete to increase your agent magic meter quality.
Ah, okay. Ayun, na-charge ako.
Sa'yo eh.
Nice.
Napakalakas mo. Okay.
Revelio.
Kasi yun yung mga ano, sinabi ni Percival na nakakadamdam ng magic.
Can we meet to the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Ayun si Papi. Ang kailangan po namin si Sebastian. Saan po si Sebastian?
Bakit? Libo ko na tayo.
Hindi, no. Tinan mo kung anong meron.
Dapat ginagawa natin ito para ma-increase yung ano natin.
Kasi, ang dami ng Merlin's Trial. Sige, tingnan mo. Hindi, kasi ang iniisip ko kasi merong mga Merlin's Trial na kailangan mo ng specific na spell bago mo siya magawa. So, pero sige, tingnan mo kung pagka pinuntahan mo yan, meron tayong ano, data. Hindi mo kanilig para track. Yan, set. Ayan. Ano kang broom? Oh!
Tindahan yan, di ba?
Ah, tindahan ba yan?
Tama ba? Parang tindahan. Ganyan yung nagpapap sa ano.
Tinayon niya yung ano niya. Tindahan.
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
That I do, but what's a student like yourself doing out here? Got yourself lost, did you?
Okay lang.
Ang ganda ng accent.
Just exploring the countryside a bit.
Aye. Nice to break the routine now and then. Bit of a wanderer myself, in fact. Name's Leopold Babcock, and I am indeed here to sell. Now, for someone like yourself who is also prone to wander, I cannot understate the importance of keeping some Wiggenweld potion on hand. I wouldn't dare set foot in a place like the Forbidden Forest without a steady supply. What do you say, my young friend? A measure of safety for the path ahead?
Something to consider. Thank you for your help, Mr. Babcock.
Aye. Let me know if you see something you like.
And what do you have for sale?
Broom? May broom siya. An agile broom.
1,000.
Grabe naman. Halaga naman. Nakakarating naman kami kung saan-saan. Yung sa broom namin libre.
That's been a pleasure.
Yung sa broom natin libre. Ay, benta tayo muna. Mapuno ka na naman.
Hindi, paano?
Ano? Oh, sige.
Kaya nga tayo mag-Merlin's trial eh.
Sige.
Para...
Go. Ilan pala? Ay, hindi ka sabagay, nasa taas siya. Kasi nagkalat lang eh. Ito mong kalat sa bulsa ko. Apuyan mo yan sabay-sabay. Yun na isa, hanapin mo yung isa. Yun. Yun, layo. Layo.
So, akit ako.
Kaya mo yan. Hindi. Madali lang yan. Unahin mo to, nasa likod mo siya yung pinakamataas, tapos iyan, tapos pupunta ka dun. Tingnan mo muna kung paano puntahan yun para madali ang pana. Hindi yan dito.
Nasa likod siya. Ikaw na kaya?
Ano mo yan? Asa? Okay. Natitira isa rito.
Confringo! That's that. Settled.
Dito ka rin pala. Natitira mo silang patay. Wala na siya sa mga. Ay, pero yung nakita ko pag bumaba ka para may kambing. Yan, nababa ka dyan. Dito. Dito yung kambing. Ayun, narinig mo. Dito na siya kambing. Wala kambing. Ano sila? Ang labihin nyo ka din.
Revelia.
Narinig akong kambing eh. Diba?
Ito yun.
Kalaban yung nakikita ko. Kalaban. Yan.
Gusto mong gawin yung mga ano?
Pwede yun. Sige.
Wala pa ako ano eh.
Ayun na, meron malapit dalawang katabi.
Oo, gawin mo na natin yung kay...
Ano?
Weasley.
Sige. Kay Weasley mo.
Ano tingin mo?
Punta ka sa quest. Walang problema. Yung Merlin's Trial, madami yan. Hindi yan kakayanin ng mabilisan. Sa quest ka na lang magpunta.
Ay, nakatarap na.
Pupunta ka muna dun sa, harbor. Okay. So, kailangan ko mag-tele isa dyan. Hindi ka umalis dun.
Hindi, may hanapin muna ako, di ba? Na nakatrack, ayun o, tingnan mo. Ayun o.
Hindi, yun nga, kaya nga magte-tele sa Hogwarts.
Okay.
Nasa Hogwarts yun.
Sorry.
Hanapin mo na ako.
Sorry.
Ayun, yun siya na. Nasaan yun?
Oh.
Kaya, unahin mo na. Nasa library annex. So, punta ka library annex. Tele ka sa loob na. Ayun siguro. Yun, mas malapit.
Hindi.
Mas malapit.
Yung baba. Parang, ayan.
Sige. Sa library. Sige, tara mo. Walang tagal na loading.
Wala tayo kailangan di maglaro. In-order mo ba ako?
Nakalaban naman tayo. Parang, wala na, sarado na yun.
Eh, di ba? Okay lang.
Tingnan natin.
Wag na, okay lang.
Tingnan natin.
Wag na,
Ay, until 9 p.m. para sila. Ano?
Wag na, wag na. Kaya.
Ano gusto mo?
Hindi, wag na.
Ano gusto mo? Ano mo? Ay!
Revelio.
Tira ka ng tiramisu dyan. Dali. Alam mo kung saan bumawas yung ano mo?
Saan?
Yung libro?
Saan? Sa'yo?
Sa revolut ko bumawas.
Seryoso? Kaya pala sabi ko, saan kaya bumawas? Akala ko sa credit card, kaya hindi ko pinapansin.
Sa akin nakaano yung ano
Yung Amazon? Sorry na.
Hindi ako alam ka ano. Dali, ano?
Wag naman, wag na.
Hindi mo, orderan ko ng matcha brown Drio.
You must try it.
O creme brulee. Bahala ka. Ayaw mo orderan. Orderan ka. Mamili ka.
Ay, may snack sila. May snack sila po.
Oo nga, kasi mahal-mahal naman. Kamahal-mahal. Pasok mo naman long day.
Ano gusto mo?
Wala. Wala na order rin.
Revelio.
Anong ginawa mo na?
Kukunin ko ito eh.
Ha?
Kukunin ko.
Ang alin?
Revelio.
Sa loob yun. May daan dyan, hindi.
Ganun ba? Hindi ba yung nakukuha ng gano'n?
May daan dyan. Daanan na natin.
Lorder mo na.
Ayoko na.
Ano gusto mo, Coke? Gulaman.
Gulaman, mag-aano na lang ako. Gusto akong bala. Sorry na. Oh. Dito yun.
So this is the underground harbor.
May bangka.
Kaya nga harbor.
Field guide.
Revelio.
Kailangan ng field guide para nakita ko.
Dito sa'yo, tingnan mo. Okay.
Across the block. Ah, dyan sila dumadaan.
Tingnan sa bangka. Okay. Ready ka muna. May ka.
Ano ba tayo?
Oo, yung tunog.
Revelio. 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 Perhaps the book Professor Weasley wants me to get is upstairs. Revelio. Revelio.
Ito yung sinasabi ko sa'yo, ano, kita mo may apoy. Ayan o, tapos may chest sa loob yun o.
Okay.
taas. Up mo ulit. Up mo ulit para punta ko. Pinamoy ako sa loob.
Wala na ah.
Pinatay mo na.
Pinatay ko.
Nagluto ka?
Ano lang? Nilagyan ko lang ng asukal yung gula. Gusto mo?
Hindi. Nakuha ko na yung isa sa carbon. Pero nakuha mo na pala. Nagpunta ako.
Check mo.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Ano?
Book daw. Book. Baka nasa likod niya. Ganda ng tulog. Ayun.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Ayun na. Sa kanya nga.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
If that's the only way I can convince you to give me that book, then let's get it over with.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
What the hell? Golden Snidget.
The Golden Snidget.
Correct! The
What?
Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
Deathly Hallows.
The Deadly Hallows.
Deathly Hallows, diba?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
Bludger. Pinko Bludger.
The Bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the Quaffle. When a chaser throws the Quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
No, not species, tama? Itsura, di ba? Pero hindi species.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind.
Bro.
I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this.
You're new?
Bigyan niyo ni bro. So, okay naman. Basic siya.
Like reading ang alam niya.
Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration. Revelio.
May daan dito? Hindi ako mapag-usap sa'yo.
Magtali ka na lang.
Hindi, lapit na nga tayo. Ang malayo.
Galang sa malayo. Hindi na.
Ay!
Transfiguration classroom. I-play ko yung para makalaban natin yung weekly boss. Sasayangan ako pag-buy niyo. Yung weekly boss na yun, tatlong face. Phase 1, phase 2, phase 2.
Ano yun?
Tatlong beses kung makakalaban sa tatlong phase. Tulad siya, parang si anong pangalan ng dragon ni Zombie?
Age na?
Oo, si Ace. Ito naman, dragon ni
Sino?
ni Nahida.
Oh?
Oo. Si Ilang Bolang Dragon.
Ah, lahat sila may dragon, no? Pati si si Venti, di ba?
Oo, si
Diwali.
Paano siya may ahas si pinatay naman. Di ba ahas yung kanina? Ito nasa Batarasuna. Siya ba? Waring class na naman yun.
Beautiful.
Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Nakaka-soul ba yun? Bakit?
Umaliyak. Pagod. Yun yun. Kasi natin ang katabi ko.
Beautifully done.
Hindi, sinabi niya kanina, di ba? Ni, sino ba ito? Professor
Class
Mutuana.
is dismissed. And remember, now is not the time to ease off your studying. OWLs will be here before you know it.
Ano gagawin ko? Okay na, no? Okay na, diba?
Revelio.
Animals. Like so. 1, 2, 3. Caraverto.
Caraverto?
Now it's your turn.
Oh, cigarette.
Hello, Gary. So, has your aunt been taking it a bit easier on you lately?
Unfortunately, no. In fact, a few days ago, she gave me a detention. I was only testing a new recipe in a mostly empty classroom, and the fire was put out quick enough.
If you're setting things on fire, then perhaps you ought to rethink your choices.
That's exactly what Aunt Matilda said. Can't let the doubters sway me. When they taste my latest brew, they'll forget their criticisms and the fires. It'll be bigger than butterbeer. Oh, that gives me an idea. Better write it down. Best of luck to you.
Dragon Debrief.
Talk to copy. Ano pa? Maghanap mo. Yung sa main quest, ano yung kay Papi? O kasama siya? Kasama siya sa main quest, yung talk to Papi.
Hindi. Wala pa akong main quest eh. Tinan mo. Ay, okay natin pala.
Okay natin.
Bakit ganun? Ba't kailangan ko pa palang makapag-usap ko yan? Babies.
How does Garrett's subterranean concoction sound? Turkey?
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed. If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available.
Ay, nasa taas.
Transformation talaga ang tawag.
Hindi ba era verde?
On me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook.
No, ayan ka muna. Shadow. Ayan. Ayun, may tayo sa taas. Ayan, si Leopold Bangkok yun. Nagtatayo. Nagtatayo ng ano? Ng lumalabas.
Yung ano, may tindahan. Isa lang ba ang binili natin ng Caterman?
Dalawa. Yung isa malaki, sobrang laki. Yan yun. Ito, ayoko sa Genshin ko lang pumili ng sagot na wala namang katuturan yung pipiliin mo. Diba? May dire-diretso na lang. ba siya? Sino ba to? Nakikita ka lang mo.
Nakikiano lang ako.
Ano ka doon? Let's go.
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
Ben, andyan na nga siya. Tok na.
Hindi, teka. Feldcroft daw eh. Near the catacomb. So, iba yun. Ibang quest to.
Eh?
Oh. Emporium. Ibang quest to. Ano yun? Nasa main quest yung Shadow of the Mind.
Ah.
Ito Shadow of something.
Oo. Ah? May
Buti may flu-fling dito. Sino kaya nag-send dito?
Ako? Lipat ako.
Tingnan sa dulo. Wala pa rin pangalan si Baladir sa akin.
Hindi ko nagawa si Baladir.
Shit. Wala pa rin akong pangalan sa kanya. Hindi, bibigyan siya ng pangalan.
Hindi ko alam.
Hindi ko alam yung gawa mo.
Hindi ko na maalala naman. Tagal na.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
Nandun siya, nandito rin siya.
You're here. Good.
Bad trip na si Sebastian.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it.
Huh?
For Anne. I need to see her.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't, I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
Livid.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Hindi ba din pasok lang? Enter talaga. Hindi na ako.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Lumos.
Lumos!
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Spiders aren't...
Don't start. We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is just as rude as falling to hurt.
Revelio. Revelio.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Yung may nakaharang na ano.
Confringo. Accio.
Saan?
Revelio.
Ayan.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there. All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb.
Revelio.
I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Confringo.
Aha!
Bukol ka na naman. Hindi na lang tumuo ang gera. Hindi nakalok. Benta ko mamaya.
Revelio. Confringo. Alto.
Tingnan mo sa taas-taas.
Now this is the sort of grave room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. There's something here by the altar.
Namatay siya. Learning the Imperial's curse as well as sent to super.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the dark room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it. But I surmise if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant.
Student report. In an area behind the great rooms and south of the cave, I stored an odd-shaped relic. Following the removal of objects.
There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or, in this case, no bone.
If this archway's been barricaded, we can find out soon.
Hera.
Bubuhay mo ulit. Baka Wingardium. Okay, okay lang.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Dumidiretso siya Wingardium Leviosa.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
So yung dalawang bone na yan.
The student mentioned bones as the key. Therefore, bone piles must be what we need.
So saan mo dadalhin? Yun. Ayun na.
Sa pa?
Sa pa?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Baka meron pa. Baka meron pa. Tingnan mo. Ayan.
Did you hear that?
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Accio. Revelia.
Accio.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Before we trudge on further, I just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
I prefer not to learn. Yes, I'd like to learn. How do you know?
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Science spell. Ay, nasa baba. Pero itong laki. Cast mo ka. Pag siya na yung huling kalaban, may kalaban. Okay. So, lalaban siya para sa'yo. Okay. Parang mind control.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Accio.
This looks different than what... That worked. Keep going.
Oh God!
Pinatay agad. Masama pala to pag meron ka arachnophobia, kaya pala may option na arachnophobia.
Talaga?
Kung meron. Sumalisin ko?
Hindi.
Hindi naman takot sa ano.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Kaya pala may option na arachnophobia.
Revelio.
Saan tayo diba?
Kumahatak mo.
Tagal.
Kailangan sabay-sabay yan. Yan! Ay. Teka, yun o, nakalagay na kung ano hahatakan mo. So ito, tsaka, ito. Yan. Hatakan mo muna to isa.
Paano mo nalaman?
Nandun sa pinto. Nakalagay sa pinto. Ito na. Okay. Subukan.
Para mabuksan?
Oo. Subukan rito. Ayan. Ayan, tinan mo. Ayan. Ayan. Ito isa na sa likod mo. Hindi. Ayan.
Okay.
Ayan, mo na yan! Nasa taas yung isa. Ayan, takot mo. Okay. Tapos sa takot na yun. Ayan mo. Bukas. Ito lang mo. Ito lang ako bukas. Ayun, bukas. Bubuksan mo lahat. Saan ako dito sa...
Hindi ko sa'yo tapusin natin yung Berlin's diet.
Hindi kailangan mo rin sa... Kailangan magbenta lagi. Tapos wala naman naman. Ito na. Yan na yung susunod. Nabubuksan mo. Hindi ito.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Pwede ko na bubuksan. Meron pa.
Ito?
Dito. Ayan.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's students were so entranced with this place.
siya na ulit kalaban. Pinalisti na para.
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
Nakakatuwang tumutunan yung ano. Controller.
Sumisigaw yung controller. Oo, sure.
Hindi yan gumagana. Nakakita ka na ng mga loot eh. Diba? Nakakakita ka.
Ang dilim eh. Parang hindi mo makikita.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Accio!
Okay. The relic contains a bit of potential until we know more, please do not remove this relic.
Sebastian, the relic! Look!
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
We need. Oh, we need.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle. Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Grabe, lalabas talaga ako. Saan ako galing?
Narinig
slots are full again.
Wait, ano po ako?
Confringo!
Char, bumalik ako sa mga lips.
Oo. Tama na, jeep ka na, diba?
Oo. Doon yung libo, 45. Hindi ka yung parang lalabas na mali na, ano.
Hindi nga daanan mo. Ayan.
Tama ba?
Ayan, may daan.
Confringo!
Chess.
Meron ako. Tara. Meron pa ka na doon.
Revelia.
Punta. Ayun, may daan.
Saan?
Yan. Sige, diretso ka dyan. Diretso. Ayan. Pasukin mo yan. Lumabas ka na. Ayan.
Confringo!
Diretso. Sige, diretso lang. Sige, diretso ka na.
Hindi, ito yung ano eh. Hindi, ito nga. Wala, ito yung inano mo.
Ano yung malabas ka? Kasi nakalagay live eh. So kahit saan ka mag-live.
Hindi, may ano siya. Tingnan mo, nakalagay ko. Nasa... Ito ba? Dito tayo gano'n.
So kahit saan mag-live ka.
Dito eh, no? Ah, ito? Wala ko eh. Mahal.
Sige, basta lumabas ka.
Saan labas?
Saan ka dumaan?
Yun nga, hindi ko na nga alam eh.
Dito. Hindi.
Dito?
Hindi. Sige
Dito?
pa. Yan.
Baka bumalik ako dun sa mata ko ba yun? Napapalayo ako.
Pindutin yung map. Tapos, mag-tele ka na lang palabas.
Oh, hindi ko mapindot. Wala.
Start.
Anong start? Bakit?
Start yung option. Yan. Ayun ang map.
Oh, cannot be.
Sige, basta bumalik ka. Oo, sige, basta bumalik ka. Sige. O, kanan ka dyan, kanan. Yan. Sige, diretso.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word. Revelio.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again.
Tinong baka may isa pang apo yan dito. Wala. Buksan yan. Anyway. Baka papatay mo yung apo eh. Ayan, dyan. Malapit ka. Malapit ka. Malapit ka. That's one.
What time is it?
9:30.
9:30 na? Tulog na tayo?
Sumunod. Ikaw. Ha?
Tamad ako maligo. Bukas na.
Ito na papangalanan na natin si Bali.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. Anne.
Saan na daw? Ayan na. Emporio. Return to Falco. Check on Anne. Okay. Mag-divide ka. Punta kay Anne. Wala kang available. Ayun, mga kalipan.
May marang sa ano.
Yes.
Ilang bangus.
Saan ka makakuha?
Hindi ko. Mga bibilin. Bibilin ako tayo.
Binibili yan? Sus, ito yung kaya mo.
Eh? Kasi bawal lang pag ano. Tila lang ano.
Bawal nga mag-tele.
Ha?
Bawal mag-tele eh.
Hayo!
Kaya nung galakad ka.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like ominous, but it only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
One less human to worry about. Help!
You'll not win here.
I won't rest.
Yan?
Si Anne.
Tanda na pala niya.
Yung bata pa. Ano siya?
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperialist curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
There was little time to react, but it was an unforgivable curse.
I acted in the moment. That's all. I shall make my uncle see reason. He could not banish me from my own home, from my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
What was he thinking?
Revelio.
Hindi na, magkasama sila. Nagpepero pa. Nagpepero pa. Sa likod mo. Eh, bentahan mo. Hindi ba bentahan mo?
Bentahan.
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian acted rashly, but he acted out of instinct to save Anne.
Out of instinct? With an unforgivable curse? This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Revelio.
Bayan. Sa astronomy.
Oo, sa ano, secret rooms.
Hindi. Sa astronomy yun siya. Yan siya, nasa baba. Hindi, iba yun. Iba yung gold. Ano yun eh. Yan siya, ayan. Yung gold, yun yung main quest mo. Ang tagal naman ng Avada Kedavra. Daan mo clock.
Ano?
Clock. Clock. Nakita ko na rin dati.
3 beses, 4 beses.
Parang binigay mo nickname kay ano?
Mahal, hindi ko pa nagagawa yan.
Did you speak with my uncle?
Okay, nagtinda na.
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft, nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh. That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and when I was at second thought, she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an hour when I have news.
Ano mo pangalan niya?
Puppet?
Sige mo siyang pangalan. Puppet. Saan ka na pupunta? Yan yan. Speak with me. Ano sabi niya? Ayaw na niya?
Ha?
Ano sabi niya?
Magsisend ng owl.
Okay. Natuloy siya na owl. Para sa Avada Kedavra. Saan ka na pupunta? Magbenta ka muna! Magbenta muna. Paano ka mag-ano? May mapupuno ka na naman. Ano ka na? Magbibenta ka. Ano? Magbenta tayo.
Nagbenta ka na?
Hindi pa. Ito pa. Loading pa.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around. hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Pagbenta. Punta tayo ng Hogwarts.
Astronomy Tower.
Diba? Speak with Amit. Tawa.
Yan. Hindi ko na ako.
Sorry ha. Patayin na natin.
Ano?
Patayin na natin. Patayin na natin.
Ikaw muna.
Hindi. Nagugus ang plato. Hindi ang plato. Nagugus eh.
Anong bawunin natin? Maganda na tayo ng bawon para...
Ako naman yung lugaw na yung...
Anong oras pasok mo? 9, no?
10. Ito dito. Kailangan mo kasi dito.
Ano ka pa rin sa...
Quick swap.
Paano ko? Okay? Baba mo na ako. Char.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. Well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Serona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Serona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Revelio.
Yan.
Ito atin yung makapasok. Sobrang daming ano.
Ano? Sobrang daming.
Troll na malalakas.
Ha?
Trolls na malalakas.
Eh, kaya mo na yan. Kasi meron ka na pero.
You there? Can you help me?
Revelio. A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here.
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door, or a loitering loyalist.
What?
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Yes, of course.
The door is looking at us.
Ano yung mata?
Ang galing.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Ang ingay nito. Si Anne.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
These machines operate on steam. Interesting.
Oh, teka. Pupukas lang ako. Nakapuyan mo. Elevator! Nagkalaban po, nakalaban.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Pupul. Bampul. Mahal yung gulaman, lalagay ko lang sa picture.
Nangyari? Ano po makakita? Ay, ano?
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
Where have those plans gone? I had schematics in my hand a moment ago.
Matter of time till Ranrock sets things right.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get... We're being watched by a door.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere. A schematic? They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building? If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
I deserve better than patrol duty. Easily diverted.
Confringo!
Was that your best?
Confringo!
Get away with that.
Confringo!
You can't stop us.
Confringo!
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. Much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Confringo.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
What was that? Seems there are nothing to know.
You will regret coming here.
Should be the last of them I meet.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do you?
Pasok ka.
Saan?
Diretso ka lang. Ayan, tsaka ako yun. Baka bukas na. Yakin. Sabihin, wala siyang kadugtong. Kaya nagyan mo siya ng kadugtong. Ayan. Ako muna eh. Tsaka mo yung bukad yan. Ako mo i-yakin yun.
Aki.
Bukod.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found. Revelia.
Ayan na, bukas na.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. Out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed. about what just happened?
Handy resource indeed. Your
Talk about what just happened.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Neat. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
Revelia. They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who'd set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch when I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Pero baka mamatay siya.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Eh, saan ka makakakuha ng mallow sweet? Binibili yan? Hindi yan pinupulot?
Hindi.
Revelio.
Ayun, nag-iba. Ang hirap.
May chest.
Oo, may chest sa taas. Uy. Okay. Okay. Tingin ka lang pala sa taas. Wala pa yung Avada Kedavra.
Wala.
Sa baba, wala pang hour. Oh. Tinawag mo na ako saan ka makakabili ng mallow sweet. Sa Hugsby. Para pag may nadaanan ka ulit, meron na. Diyan ba?
Hindi ko lang.
Sige. Para pag may nadaanan ka ulit Merlin, magagawa mo na.
Ano oras na?
10:30.
Oh my God.
Maliligo ka pa ba?
Oo. Kasi bukas tamad-tamad na naman ako. Tapos ano?
Ano ka naman bukas?
Ha?
Pwede naman ako. Sige.
Okay na to. Bukas na ako.
Bumili ka mo naman. So, hindi ko lang sabi rin.
Love you.
Wala reaction yung mga teacher sa Avada Kedavra. Pinagamitan niya. Wala reaction yung teacher.
What will I do without her?
Welcome. Come on in. Now, where was I? Right. Oh, yes. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with.
Ano ba yung binibili mo? Tinong sa taas, seed packets. Yan. Ayan, no. Mallow sweet seed.
Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with.
Kasi tatanim mo yun, gano'n.
No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Ay, ba't mo ginamit? Yan ba yun?
Cabbage and chopping cabbage.
Revelio.
Wala ba yung file? Level 2. Level 3. Wala pa. Kasi punta ka na kayo sa taas. Wala mong tayo.
Bawal pa tayo ito lumipad.
Bawal? Nasa Hogsmeade. Sige, baba ka dyan. Baba ka dyan. Kailangan mo bumaba. Yung diretso. Sige ka. Ayan. May shield pala ang Hogsmeade. So, bawal ka talaga lumipad sa Hogsmeade.
Oo.
Doon sa taas. Scotland ba? Sumubra ko lang. Gabi, talagang gabi.
Revelio.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis and the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Brookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
Wala pa rin yung ano. Yung quest niya. Avada Kedavra.
Layo.
Layo kayo. Hindi naman, lapit lang.
There they are, up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Palikod ba siya? Parang siya. Tirahin mo sa likod para tumalikod siya. Ayun na, nandun.
I'm famished.
Who is it? What's that? Who's there?
Nakikita ka. Galaw. Wala, hindi pa rin. Ganun pa. Isa pa. Nasa hindi naman. Nandito siya sa... Pag ano ka, rebellion.
Revelio.
Nandito siya sa... Ayun. Bello. Search ka nila.
Revelio.
Yung minimap mo ba naman? Ano po ano yun? Ayaw mo na baka luto.
Confringo. Revelio.
Ang liit ng tent nila. Control. Nakuha ang bagong pampalakas ng spin. Sa dami.
Silence, great. This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through, or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
I wouldn't give a cup of mushroom tea.
Oh. Technique.
You haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used to make. Like heads of lettuce, those mushrooms were.
Hindi ko nakita doon. Pero nasa gitna eh. Ang tinawag ko nasa gitna. Ayun doon nasa gitna. Yung tao doon.
Jump.
Oh, may pakakita isa. Ano lang.
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Revelio.
Gagawin. May tao dun eh. Wala na kalaw. Wala sa minimum. Ayun na siya.
I should tell you, rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
How nice. Nothing I haven't seen before.
That's the spirit.
Manipulation 3. Dungeon na naman. Pasok ka na dungeon. Yan. Tapusin mo yan?
Yes.
Sige.
Anto ka na?
Medyo. Tingin ko may problema sa pituwari mo.
Pituwari.
Dami ako meron.
For better or for worse, We're in. This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Revelio. I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Extreme danger.
Dudulas ka.
Loyalists are in here.
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want. It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Revelio. Confringo.
Dinaanin niya lang.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Revelio. Repairing. Revelio. Confringo. Confringo.
Revelio. Confringo.
Bilis mo ang gagawin.
Revelio. Revelio. Confringo.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists all but declared war.
Confringo.
Tinalunan nila.
Revelio.
Yung bombarda.
Bombarda?
Oo, kanyang bombarda.
Bombarda. Confringo.
Isa nga po, magiging siya ayun, ako yun.
Confringo. Confringo.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
I could fall dead asleep on my feet. I couldn't.
Pwede yun?
We're not finished yet.
It's almost as if they were waiting.
Tulip. Hindi. Tulip.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't have a monopoly on bravery, you know. Now, we can have a look around in
Revelio.
symbol above the cabin door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it. Revelio. Bombarda.
I would be surprised to find a couple more rune symbols. I wasn't expecting that.
Revelio.
Vanished, but started to turn when I fell. I was a bit no arms, no mark, but it was not lucky. This is no longer in pain. So baka ito yung ano?
Isadora is
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
No longer.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all.
Revelio.
Something about this place feels odd.
Sebastian.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
Kasi nag-brush ng broom na yun. Oh. Oh. Leg ko nahipot.
Sumukat na naman.
Hindi naman. Lang.
And now for the moment of
It
truth.
has to fit.
Ah, ito yung ano.
Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble.
Feeling ko doon sa Felcroft.
I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Morrowind has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
Someone who knows Ranrock personally. They asked me not to mention their name to anyone.
A goblin? Tell me I'm wrong. You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins.
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
I hope Professor Fitzgerald has confirmed what she needed to. I have to complete the next trial as soon as I can. Revelio. Bombarda! Confringo! Revelio.
Lahat may tunog. Diba? Lahat may tunog.
Bombarda! Confringo!
Lahat may tunog yung control.
Revelio.
Kaya ang daling malupot.
Hindi, yun yung ano yun. Which is meron naman talaga kasi ano siya. Speaker. Oh. Pieces.
later this year.
Handheld?
Handheld. Yeah. PS4. PSP.